Welcome back to Daytime Live, and it's time for your favorite segment. It's time for Wacky News. Now listen to this. A Canadian woman drunkenly drove her car into a house, leading to an explosion that cost $10 million in damages. Now the woman is suing the concert venue that served her the alcohol. Yep. She's claiming that the owners are responsible for her drunken mishap. Now, Daniela Lees left a Marilyn Manson concert at the Budweiser Gardens Arena in London, Ontario. She left the show drunk, drove the wrong way, and finally crashed her car into a home, severing the house's gas line. Now, there were no deaths, but the explosion destroyed 4 houses and injured 7 people.
Wow. Now, Lees pled guilty to 4 counts of impaired driving and was sentenced to 3 years in prison in 2021. Lees and her father then filed a lawsuit against Ovations Ontario Food Services, the company that was responsible for serving alcohol the night of the concert. Now, they claim that staff was ejected Lees from the venue while failing to take steps to ensure she would not drive home. Moreover, Lees claimed that the company continued to serve her alcohol despite being aware that she was intoxicated. Now, she also accused Ovations of putting profit above safety, and the damage the explosion dealt was caused or contributed to by the negligence, breach of duty, breach of contract by the bar. All right, so
all right, let me hear where you go.
No, accountability is a thing. Like, I mean, you must be responsible for your own health. You must be responsible for setting your boundaries. If they stopped you from buying alcohol, you should stop. That's one. And two, when you get a $10 million lick, you know, you want to fight everybody for lick.
You have to try, you have to do it, you have to
yeah,
do it.
Yeah, lick. I mean, sure, if it was $10,000, she probably wouldn't be suing anybody. But like, you know, when she get the lick, you know.
Yeah. But you know what? I do also think, and I know this is probably going to be a contrary opinion, but I do also feel like she is somewhat right. If you look at the wording that she said towards the end there, she said that they contributed in part. At least in parts, you know, contributed to. And I feel like that could be, that there's grounds for some of that. So ultimately, Craig is looking at me like, stop lying, not go so. But I do think that when you own an establishment like that, you do have to put a ban, like is whatever the limit is, 4 or more. When you see somebody looking a bit wavy, they also, I'm sure I remember people saying that you're not allowed to drive, they have to take away your keys and stuff like that, you can't. I'm sure that's like a thing. I've experienced that. I don't know if that was law or if that was, what is it?
Let me text while driving. I'm checking the Marilyn Manson concert capacity, right? How many people do you think were at that concert?
Well.
You cannot expect the people operating the bar to be responsible for all of those
I
things.
agree with you.
Impossible.
Me just try to get a girl a little help.
She should have carried help to drive.
It's true, and her father too. Her father's like, let's do it. So
no man, with our father
he's like, who are paying $10 million baby? It's not me, honey pie.
What you want the man do? The man do.
He's like, yeah. Yeah, but I think it's funny. But I don't blame her for trying. I would try to. Yeah. Would I try? Nothing tried, nothing gained. I'm just saying. But listen to this, Craig. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you ever play hide and seek yet? Mm-hmm. Listen, you have. A game of hide and seek ended in terror for a young boy whose chosen hiding spot saw him accidentally sent on a 6-day ocean voyage. Yep. The youngster was shipped from Bangladesh to Malaysia after hiding in a shipping container while playing with friends in the port city of Chittagong. Now, once inside and waiting to be found, it's thought that the boy, who authorities named only as Fahim, nodded off and didn't realize that the container was being packed off overseas until it was too late. The container embarked on a journey on January the 11th, arriving in Malaysia Port Klang on the 17th.
So the youngster suddenly found himself in an unknown country surrounded by strangers who didn't speak his language, with port authorities at first suspecting that he was a trafficking victim. Now, Malaysian police carried out an intensive investigation to find out where Fahim was from, eventually ruling him out as a victim of organized crime. Fahim was sent for medical tests to treat him for possible dehydration and a fever, and was then sent home safely. I think he won.
I think he won.
I think
he was
won.
not found.
No.
I think he was victorious. That's 6 days, no food and water in the container.
That's crazy.
6 days. Like, ooh.
I'm happy he's alive.
Yeah, that must be really scary though. I'm just saying. Listen, it's a lot happening.
Yeah, that's some serious stuff. I would never want to be in a situation like that. Like, I mean, I've been places where nobody speaks the language before, and I don't know nothing, but I don't know anybody or know anywhere, but still, I'm an adult, he's a youngster,
Yeah.
It must have been extremely scary, extremely terrifying.
Yeah.
And, I don't know. I don't know if he'll ever get back to wanting to get on a ship or on a plane or
in a
travel.
container though, so that's also a confined space.
Yeah, man.
So they're not only lost on what's happening and what's going on, but also you're
Yeah,
no,
you're forced to fight your own demons for 6 days.
Listen,
Yeah.
I have a thing. That's why when we went deep sea diving that time, I went deep and only so deep. The rest of them, I think it was you, gone off, Bailey, my daughter gone, and all of them. I was like, I can see the bottom. I'm good right here.
Yeah,
I'm good, because that whole like feeling of just being so enclosed and encapsulated.
Yeah,
No,
lots of people have that claustrophobia kind of.
Yeah. I don't have claustrophobia though. We don't know what that is. I'm just afraid of small
You're just afraid of small space.
Yeah.
I got you.
That's what I have.
I got you.
Yes, so that's it. Daytime Love will be right back, and we have award-winning Afrobeats producer DJ Jules. Join
Big up
us
Jules.
after the break. We'll soon come.